Hi, it's Lynne Jacob again of MLJ Coaching International, and I have an example for you of a business that resisted just on one step, one idea. They resisted on one idea, and I'll give you an idea of what it cost them. So, this business has two partners. They received the idea to take their business out of this smaller building into a much larger building, because in their smaller building they were just jam-packed to the rafters with employees and workstations and all the paraphernalia. You could hardly move in there. So they were taking their business into this big new building. They followed through on their idea to the point of knowing exactly where they were going, etc. And then they were invited to bid on 3 different contracts. And if you're in construction, you know what that means. If you have an invitation to bid, it's pretty much in the bag that you've got the contracts. So they weren't just 3 contracts, they were 3 big contracts. And in came Mr. or Ms. Doubt, and they decided, you know what, we'll wait to make the decision, the final decision on moving, until we hear whether or not we get these contracts. What did that have to do with anything? They received the idea without the contracts idea. They received the idea to move, and they were actually moving forward on it. But they stopped. They resisted. And what was this thing about to see whether or not we get the contracts? They were certain they were getting those contracts, but in came doubt. So did they get the contracts? Nope, none of them. Now, their story is, and in fairness to them, this is the way we think. We always come up with a story to explain it. And the story is about the economy and about lower price bidders, etc. But we know that that's not really what happened. It was the resistance that caused it. So, they didn't get the contracts. Did they go ahead with the move from the smaller building to the big building? Nope. They didn't do that either. I asked one of the owners, so if you had gotten these big contracts, would you have been able to honor the contracts working from this very small building? No, not likely, because we're jammed to the rafters in there. So which came first, the chicken or the egg? I hate to be tough about this, but I know, because I've experienced it firsthand and I've seen it clearly over the last few months, that we stop ourselves. As I've been saying for years now, the only thing between you and greatness is yourself. And I've seen it very clearly for myself. The only thing between me and greatness is myself. And likewise for this company. So there's an example of resistance and what it can cost you. So, if you're ready to stop resisting, and if you'd like to start getting better results, then I recommend you take a look at our VIP coaching program that is still in the pilot project stage, but only for another few weeks. You can see the link for it back in the newsletter that you received in your email inbox. And if the VIP coaching program doesn't speak to you, then you may be interested in the 7 Simple Strategies for Success teleseminar program, which is a very low investment for huge results. And if you're a construction trade contractor or in the construction industry, then you're going to want to take a look at the 2010 Trade Contractors Business Strategies Training and Coaching Program that starts in April in Montreal. So, take a look at the links in the newsletter or give me a call. Lynne Jacob, 613-353-9941. Talk to you soon.